Alright, so how about we address the elephant in the room? The elephant being everyone in like 24 hours in real time. We have witnessed the power of the internet, rumors, leaks, and just how fast they spread. This should be common knowledge, but I am admittedly surprised at how fast this one spread. Usually it'll be over the course of maybe a couple of days, or like there'll be more of a gradual like blow up, but this has became semi-mainstream in under 24 hours. There's a rumor going around that there's a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake in development, and there's also some Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff on top of that, but it's honestly not as interesting because it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of obvious at this point. So yeah. Anyways, what's good, chat? What's poppin'? What's good, Moon, in the Twitch chat? What's good, Overlord? What's good, Master Chris? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, a early stream, because I wanted to get this out the way early, because I'm unsure what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to either record some audio for a video that I've been meaning to record for, honestly, the past couple of days, or we're going to play Star Wars. Probably going to record the video, though, if I'm being honest, because I need to do that. But what's good, Kira and Bucky? Correct me if I'm wrong, but haven't there been KH4 remake rumors in the past few years? No. My memory might be shot, but I don't think there's been any official rumors. So this is what's good, Take the World. So this is one of those discussions, right? The Kingdom Hearts 1 remake. This is one of those discussions that is going to pop up every couple of years, like no matter what, or probably every year, to be honest. This is one of those things that's going to pop up every couple of months, probably, because it's just a big topic of discussion. You know what I mean? What's good, Isaac? Kingdom Hearts 1 is one of the top selling games on the PS2, period. Let me pull that up for you right quick. Hold on. So let's look this up. Top selling PS2 games. I know I don't have the Google Chrome. I must have pulled it over here in a second. So, list of the best-selling PS2 games. All right, actually, Kingdom Hearts is even higher on the list than I remember it being. Okay, so look at this, chat. Right, I want y'all to see this right quick. Where's all right, there we go. Well, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna pull it to the side so that chat can kind of like have its own little bubble on the left, you know what I mean? Let me adjust chat right quick. I actually might turn the music off. This is serious discussion hours. We might need to take the music off, vibe, just chat. All right, so look, I'm actually covering it. All right, let me move myself. Dang it, bro, why do I do this? Okay, hold on. We're going to do this the opposite way. I'm going to put chat. Where's my chat box? I'm going to put chat over here above my head, my little Roxas PNG's head, and we're going to put it over here. There we go. That's better. All right, so I want y'all to look at this, right? Straight up, a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake is probably going to be a topic of discussion for many, many years, and a big reason for why is because Kingdom Hearts is one of the top selling games on the PS2. So we're just on Wikipedia right here. List of the best selling PS2 games. I don't know when this was last updated, but it seems like it's been updated slightly. PS2 game sales are a little different nowadays. But regardless, so you look at the list of the top selling PS2 games, you have some obvious picks. Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto again, Gran Turismo again, Grand Theft Auto again in the top 5, just trading back and forth. Metal Gear, Final Fantasy X, and then Kingdom Hearts at 6 million units. Kingdom Hearts right here being the 8th best-selling game. Kingdom Hearts 2 not too far behind it at 4.7 million. Like, Kingdom Hearts is in some of the top-selling PS2 games of all time during that era. Now, a lot of these games with remakes and remasters would like get way more than like 5 mil. You might be surprised Kingdom Hearts isn't at the 10 mil mark yet, but it's still kind of crazy that Kingdom Hearts in the PS2 days was this big of a game. Not too far behind, you know, something like Final Fantasy X right here, which we know has sold a lot as well. Yo, Putty Apple in the Twitch chat. What's good, Putty Apple? So the reason this discussion is going to be brought up a lot is because of just how big of a deal Kingdom Hearts 1 is, and I think that's why this rumor has spread like freaking wildfire. So, let's get to the rumor itself, though. The rumor itself comes from Extras 1. It comes from this video, actually. I think they're a Hispanic creator. Oh my gosh, hold on. Loud. I think they're a Hispanic creator. Let me change audio sources so you guys can hear Google Chrome. I mean, I'm not going to play it for that long, if I'm being honest, but
We're going to talk about a new project from an IP.
It's from this creator right here. 47K, it's auto-dub video. They talk about Kingdom Hearts 1 Remake, and they talk about some other things. I guess their channel is basically like rumors and leaks and stuff like that. I don't know too much about this person, but this is, I don't know. I don't know too much about them, but it seems like they cover a lot of general leaks and gaming news and rumors and stuff like that. Like, if I'm being honest, just skimming through the channel, I don't know how reliable they are. But if you want to get this article's opinion, Nintendo News' opinion, and literally the first, we're going to zoom in on this. In the first freaking line, let's read the article. Extras Ones, who is admittedly a hit or miss leaker. If I had a soundboard, I'd use a soundboard there, but I don't have a soundboard, so yeah. Extras 1, who is admittedly a hit or miss leaker, claims to have a scoop on Square Enix's plans for the much-loved Kingdom Hearts video game franchise. Extras 1 says that the team at Square Enix is currently busy remaking the original Kingdom Hearts game for Nintendo Switch 2, Series X, and PlayStation 5. We haven't heard anything as of late on the visually impressive Kingdom Hearts 4, but Extras 1 says that the Japanese company is aiming for a winter 2027 release and is looking to release the Kingdom Hearts remake in early 2027. Extra One's claims he has received images from the Kingdom Hearts remake, which he says will include a new Jungle Book world. However, he has yet to post the images online. All right. A lot to unpack there. Kind of, not really. So, for starters, let's get the Kingdom Hearts 4 part out of the way. I find it very funny that no one's talking about the Kingdom Hearts 4 aspect of this, which understandable because, I mean, like, you know, why... If you told me Kingdom Hearts 4, I don't know, I think we just don't believe anything about KH4, but regardless of believing anything or not, like, Kingdom Hearts 4, I've said, many other creators have said it, we think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be 2027, but 2027, 2028, this post is saying winter 2027, which, you know, a little bit of, like, semantics there, like, I don't know about semantics. When you guys hear winter release for any game, you likely think early in the year, right? You're probably thinking early in the year, January to March, right? Not December, not like November to March, or December to March, because winter technically starts in December. If they're talking winter, like end of the year, sure. Like we're talking winter, beginning of winter 2027, 2028 winter. But if they're talking beginning 2027 winter, full cap. I don't think KH4 is releasing in a year. I don't. Personally, I do not. I do not think that. Winter starts end of December. Yeah. My friend's uncle works at Kingdom Hearts. Yo, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Bro, this is not happening. I agree with you, Alec. I agree with you. Not gonna lie, KH2 or KH4 graphics will go crazy. It might, but like, I think KH2 is fine the way it is, you know? I'm not crazy about remake culture anyways, even though I have been susceptible to asking for remakes because for certain games, like, what I'm thinking about with this as a Kingdom Hearts fan, right, is Kingdom Hearts, on the scale of remakes that need to happen, like actually need to happen for the overall general good health of the series, Kingdom Hearts 1 is not at the top of the list. It's pretty, like, low on the list, actually. I think games we need remakes of before Kingdom Hearts 1, way before Kingdom Hearts 1, Days, the entire Key Saga, maybe even Recoded. Like, those three, just right off the bat, need remakes significantly more because two of those games are relegated to movies now, and the other one is also a movie, but a YouTube video. It doesn't even exist. Like it exists in another realm. It's in Quadratum right now. You know, like KH4 is. It's gone. It's nowhere to be found. So these games need remakes significantly more than Kingdom Hearts 1, a game that already has its reputation, that already has like a lot of good will among fans. People play it nowadays and still appreciate and enjoy Kingdom Hearts 1. Yeah, some people think it's age. Yeah, some people don't like it as much as 2. Yeah, some people think it's a little like slow and not as fast for an action game, like compared to later Kingdom Hearts entries. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's the first Kingdom Hearts game, and it has a lot of charm, and it's very unique among Kingdom Hearts games with that. This remake has been confirmed fake by Nate the Hate 2 and Alex Donaldson, owner of RPG site. That doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That's not going to stop people from talking about it, though. Even then, I do trust Nate the Hate. That's another leaker saying it's fake, but I'm not going to lie, I do trust Nate the Hate. Nate the Hate, I only found out who this Nate the Hate guy was, like, 6 to 8 months ago. Bro is oh my gosh, bro is right. Like he is right about everything. Like sheesh. Yo, what's good, Gail? What's good, Fallen Angel? How's it going? How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are chilling. Welcome TikTok chat. Let me read Twitch chat a little bit. The most recent release is widely accessible, plays ball, and looks good. A remake feels pointless. I agree. Yeah, winter is typically for early into a year. Yeah, this leak is definitely fake, but I think like January to March 2028 would make sense for KH4 release. I agree. I like Pokemon. I like Pokemon before Kingdom Hearts when I was little. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Pokemon fan. I must admit, I'm not a Pokemon fan. Not too late for a change. Yeah, You're not too late. You're not too late. You know, you came at a good time. I know I'm a little late talking about this leak. Late being a freaking day. Like, oh my gosh. I thought about talking about this yesterday, but I didn't believe the leak as soon as I saw it because I just thought when I looked into it, especially when I heard that the leaker was admittedly hit or miss. When someone says admittedly a hit or miss leaker, when you read that, I think two things. I think either one, their source is like tainted, right? Their source is not the best source on the planet. Or two, they're guessing. They're straight up just guessing. Like they're guessing and they're maybe getting right like half the time type beat. Also, I think we need to see these images to prove the leak is real or not. Or I don't know. Maybe a creator can reach out and try to verify, but I don't know. I don't believe it personally. I don't think a KH1 game needs a remake. I also think removing worlds like Deep Jungle will be a little odd. Yo, what's good, Matthew? Just hopped on Twitch. Yo. The thing about KH1 is I feel like the small bits of jank or parts that have not aged too great make KH1 unique, honestly. Like, yeah, the platforming's not the best all the time, but that's KH1's identity. Yeah, I don't even think the platforming's that bad, but I do think, like, it's not as good as a platformer. Like, I don't know. It's not some, like, big thing that stops you from playing the game. And Deep Jungle might be the only world where the platforming really feels kind of dog. Maybe like Monstro as well, right? Oh, those are my takes. I think the images will immediately out the leaker and the means they have access. Yeah, it probably would if it is real, but Extras 1 is pretty solid. I disagree with Gamers Joint saying he's tier 3. The details he's mentioned, Relux, that sparks something true in my head. Really? You think so? I don't believe... Okay, oh yeah, also, this this Kingdom Hearts 1 remake is called Kingdom Hearts Relux. And another thing that makes me think this is fake as well. Early 2027, bro? Look, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just got ported to Switch 2. I think everyone under the sun is expecting or believing that Part 3 is going to get an announcement this year. Whether it be a release date, trailer, the marketing cycle is likely going to start this year. Maybe they'll wait till after GTA. That's a possibility because GTA is a big thing. But I don't think JRPG, GTA. I don't think those fandoms mix that much. So I think Square is probably not going to think about that too heavily. As long as they release Part 3 a little bit after that game, they don't have to care. Early 2027, I don't believe that, personally. Unless this is a double A remake, I don't believe a Kingdom Hearts remake just kind of dropping in 2027. Maybe they've been working on it for a while, but I don't believe it. Especially just kind of throwing it out there after FF7 Part 3, or, before FF7 Part 3, because I think Part 3 is probably releasing around spring 2020, spring or winter of 2027. So releasing this game in between that would just be a little weird, like having two big AAA titles on top of each other. But again, this might be like a double A release where they're probably just polishing up and putting some shaders on like Unity or whatever, or like the engine they're doing KH1 Remake on, UE4 or something, UE5, and just, I don't know, just kind of throwing it out there. I don't want that. If we do get a Kingdom Hearts remake, it needs to be a high budget AAA game. It needs to be a game that they put a lot of care into. It needs to be a game that they put a lot of effort into. Because I don't want them to, if they're gonna go with the remake, go all in. Don't do no like. I don't consider a remake AAA personally, but there are AAA remakes, Curie. Like, it's not about considering it AAA or not. It's about like it's like how much effort they put into development. You know what I mean? Dragon Quest 7 would be AAA if so. That's fair. That would be a true. That would Dragon Quest 7. I mean, I don't think that game though. I don't think they're aiming for it to be like AAA. It's just they don't have to do anything that crazy. But you look at some like, I guess God of War is not a remake. I would call some like The Last of Us remake. That's a AAA remake potentially, right? Fully remaking assets, upgrading them like crazy. Or like, what's another example? Like a big remake. I mean, well, 7 remake, right? Compared to FF7, that's definitely AAA, right? It's not like a one-size-fits-all thing, but what I'm saying is a remake for Kingdom Hearts 1 should be AAA. It shouldn't just be like, I don't know, just a remaster with some shaders on it. IMO at least. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Nate the Hate denied. Good. Part 3 of FF7 Remake is going to be released first half of next year for sure. Yeah, so that's extra why I don't believe this. Because, I don't know, them just kind of shoehorning a KH1 Remake out there is weird. But that doesn't stop people from, talking about this. Because when I said this spread like wildfire, bro, did it spread. Sheesh. Like, we got HMK tweeting about this, 400K impressions on here. You got this post that I pulled up, 400K impressions. Gamers Joint talking about yesterday or earlier this morning, also made a video on already, 24K. Like all these posts, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of impressions all across the board. It's kind of insane, like how much this is spread in such a little amount of time. I don't think that's proof that everyone believes it, though. I think it's just, it's an interesting rumor to talk about, like it straight up. Like yesterday I was streaming and I didn't make a video on it yet. I made a couple of tweets. Talking about this the other day. Like, yeah, I made like 3 or 4 tweets about this. And I still, only on Twitter, had a bunch of people come into my stream like, yo, you heard about the KH1 remake? On TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube, all 3 platforms. Hey, yo, you heard about that Kingdom Hearts remake thing? Do you think Kingdom Hearts is being remade? So it's like, as a creator, I don't blame creators for covering. So when you see something, when you see fans like asking you questions about it constantly to that degree, you start to think to yourself, okay, you know, I might as well talk about it on video so people know my opinions. Yo, Babsy-kun with the $5 dono? Did my TTS not work? What the heck? Hold on. TTS. I don't think my TTS works on my Just Chatting stream. I don't know why. So weird. Anyways, Babsy-kun, Thank you so much for the dono. If they do replace DJ or Deep Jungle with Jungle Book, they can have Sora think about that castle by a book in King Louis's palace in exchange for Man's Red Flower. I think the story for Jungle Book, I haven't seen Jungle Book in a while, I'm not going to lie, but I think a Jungle Book world would be really cool. And if they were, let's say theoretically, if they were going to replace Deep Jungle, I think Jungle Book's a fine, alternative. It's a jungle-based world for jungle-based world could get kind of similar-ish vibes. Nate the Hate denied the rumor. What do you think? I don't believe the rumor personally at all because it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think a KH1 remake. Okay, let me collect my thoughts and say this. Personally, I think a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake is happening. Not because of this leak or rumor, but I think it's happening. I think a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake is inevitable, no matter what. As I showed you guys, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a top-selling game on the PS2 of all time. It's in the top 10 best-selling PS2 games ever, right here. See, number 8. Top 10 best-selling PS2 games ever. Kingdom Hearts 2 is not that far behind it either. And those sales have only grown, compounded with things like the remixes, things like the ports on all these different platforms. So if you probably combine Kingdom Hearts' sales across like all these different platforms, it's definitely 10 million plus, right? For just KH1 2. If you're including 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 plus 2.5 on Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, like Kingdom Hearts 1 is a very high-selling game, and if they're looking to remake games outside of Final Fantasy, outside of like the AA Dragon Quest remakes, Kingdom Hearts, if they want a big AAA remake that's comparable to like FF7, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a game to potentially go to because it's a very high selling game. It would definitely get a lot of like buzz. Disney and Square Enix would probably get a lot of value out of it because you would basically be reliving the Disney Renaissance through this game as well. Kingdom Hearts 1, to me, I don't think it needs a remake because it's a time capsule to me of just the late 90s Disney Renaissance and early 2000s gaming. And I think when you remake it, when you modernize the graphics and the abilities, like, I don't want them to give KH1 Sora KH2 combos because that doesn't make sense. That's not KH1 Sora. Like, you know what I mean? That's not a kid that just started his Keyblade journey, like, just got off the island, just got the Keyblade, and bro's out here doing horizontal slash, finishing leap, and freaking explosion and stuff. I don't want that. I know some people play KH2 and they're like, dog, why can't KH1 be more like KH2? But, bro, like, immerse yourself into the world. Immerse yourself into the environment. Like, Sora's like running like super slow. FOV's mad close. He has to deal with every Heartless in the game, every enemy individually. He can't just AoE his way through every fight like you can in a lot of other Kingdom Hearts games. And that's not a knock on other Kingdom Hearts games. It's a thing to appreciate about KH1 because in KH1 you can take like a slow approach to every single fight. You could take a slow approach to every single Heartless, and that's what's fun about it. People like Souls games. People like the slow combat and that, or like, the more methodical approach to beating a boss, or maybe it's just peer pressure from their friends. I don't know, but still, like, it's a time capsule of what late 90s, early 2000s was in a video game. It is a big pop culture piece of media. And I don't think it needs to be like changed or adjusted. Remasters are fine, but I don't think it needs a remake. But with everything I said there, that's exactly why it probably will get a remake. All that love, all that appreciation that I just like said, all those points I made about Kingdom Hearts 1 is exactly why they're going to remake it. Because although I am adamantly against a remake, I will be seated and I will buy one. 100%. I'll probably buy one 10 times over on every console just because I just love KH that much. And that's exactly why they're going to remake the game. Because they know it's that remake is a guaranteed like at least 2 to 3 million, I think, copies for them. Probably more, depending on how good it is. Kingdom Hearts games out here averaging crazy numbers.
At Master Chris 1 donated $5. I somewhat agree with this KH1 remake. While we wait for KH4, at least we can have something new till KH4 comes.
See, I don't dislike that concept. I just personally think, like, I want them to focus a lot more. I want them to focus way more on the current games and finish the current story, and then we can move on to remakes and stuff. But I do get it. Like, I definitely get it. Don't be wrong. And maybe I'm thinking about this from a very hardcore Kingdom Hearts fan point of view. Like, I also feel like there is a very good business argument, chat. Tell me what y'all think about this. There's a very good business argument to be made that a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake would reignite, like, love for the other games. Obviously, there's so many people that love them already, but a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake would have a trickle-down effect of, okay, the KH1 remake was so good, I might go back and play the original. I might go back and I might play 1.5 and 2.5. I might go through the whole series again. And then, hey, look, that person who played the series once or played a couple of the games once, like many, many years ago, now is a lifelong fan, is just like us, you know, addicted to this franchise because a remake allowed them to lock back in. For me, for example, be completely honest, I mean, I think with FF7, it's a little bit different. Like, FF7 isn't that much older than Kingdom Hearts 1, but there is a generation gap. PS1 game, early PS2 game. FF7, for me, I did not play FF7, nor, I don't know if I would have, if I'm being honest. Like, I have no idea if I would have. I didn't play FF7 until a year before Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. And the reason I did that is because I knew FF7 Remake was going to come out, and I played the OG FF7 so I could better enjoy and appreciate 7 Remake. Some people went the opposite approach. Some people played Remake first, then went back and played OG FF7. Now, we know there's remake debates among FF7 fans because, like, the FF7 trilogy is a remake in quotations, right? And to be determined based on how part 3 goes. But I like that there's an argument there that that these remakes just boost sales of, like, their back catalog of games. So let me reach out a little bit. Let me reach out. All right. We're going to take this moment to reach out and yap. I should have clipped a couple of those rants I went on, but I didn't even clip them. I forgot to clip them because I'm like for shorts and stuff. Because I don't know. I'm recording this, so that's the yap. All right. So we got Gotcha YT. If you guys have thoughts that you want to say about everything I said, type them now, and I'm just going to be reading through chat for a little bit. Yeah, KH1 and KH2 will be the easiest bet for a remake for those businessmen at Disney and Square Enix. Yep. Mr. Career Productions says KH1 Remake is going to change everything about the game. I don't think it would. I think they're going to stay faithful to the Disney Renaissance, but I don't know. It's hard to say how faithful they're going to be. I think they're going to modernize it, and I think they're going to try to keep the old charm KH1 had, and I do think remaking it, like, it will be a fun game, and a KH1 remake, it's possible it might even be better than the original. It's possible. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, this remake can never match this original masterpiece, but I will admit, I think KH1 being old and being that time capsule is a big part of its charm. Like, we don't need to remake everything. Modernize them. Port these games. Maybe upgrade these games in HD textures every time we get, like, a big buff in graphics. You know, upgrade it to 4K, upgrade it to 1080p, upgrade it to 8K. Do that for Infinity, whatever, sure, right? But you don't have to change the original game. You get what I'm saying? You can't capture lightning in a bottle twice. I want to say yes, but debatable. Debatable, Kiro. Because, okay, for me, right? So, nothing to do with gaming. Nothing to do with gaming, what I'm about to say. I'm a big hip-hop fan. I'm a very big hip-hop fan. One of my favorite artists is an artist named J. Cole. Bro just released a Fall Off the other day. Personally, for me, I don't know. I might have some Kendrick and Drake stands in the chat. I mean, I'm fine with both of those artists too. But look, the Fall Off. My favorite album from J. Cole is Forest Hill Drives. That album got me through high school, got me through like a lot of rough periods in my life, and I still listen to that album today sometimes when I have on my worst days. I play Love Yours from that album. It's like one of the best songs ever. Bro released a Fall Off recently, and it's an album that he's been making for 10 years. And it is slowly climbing up there to Forest Hill Drive. Like, genuinely. I've been re-listening to it constantly over the past 48 hours. I am in love with it. And, bro, I love it a lot. Like, I'm blown away. Like, it's weird. Me and Jalen were talking, and we were like, bro, it's weird when something with that big of expectations actually does deliver. And I'm like, bro, I do feel that. So when you like any other day, if it wasn't after the Fall Off coming out, Kiro, that music album, I probably would have been like, yeah, you can't capture lightning in a bottle twice. But right now I'm like, you know what, man? Maybe. Maybe. It's possible. It's a lot of work, but it's possible, man. All right. T-Lock, thank you so much for the follow. Yo, Treehouse raided us with 12 viewers. Yo. Treehouse, thank you so much. I appreciate the raid, man. Thank you. We're yapping about this very fake rumor going around right now. What's good, T-Locks? What's good, Treehouse? J. Cole is dope. We love J. Cole. I know Treehouse raided me while I was talking about music, but I was doing a little bit of an analogy. Disney invested over $1.5 billion to Epic Games in 2024 for a big IP-related project. With Kingdom Hearts being on Unreal now, could Kingdom Hearts 1 Remake have been part of the deal? I doubt it. I think Disney probably did not think about Kingdom Hearts in the slightest when they invested in Epic. Like, I think, like, Disney would have... Okay, Disney has 1,000 reasons to take, like, to invest in Epic, and Epic has 1,000 reasons to take Disney's money, and Kingdom Hearts is like very low on the list, because let's ground ourselves a little bit as Kingdom Hearts fans. I think Kingdom Hearts has the potential to be one of Disney's biggest IPs. I truly do think that. I genuinely do think that. But I just think, like, you know, it's in the gaming realm. It's one of the biggest JRPGs, and that's a fine, like, area for Kingdom Hearts to be at. But I think, how do I word this? Let's compare Kingdom Hearts to Disney's other IPs, chat. Let's do a little Q&A. I want you guys to say yes or no to this. Yes or no to this, all right? Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Frozen? I'm going to just leave that out there. Say yes or no. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Lion King? No, right? Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Moana? Tarzan even. Shoot, like Tarzan. Is it bigger than Tarzan? No. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Marvel? Heck no. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Star Wars? No. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Don and Goofy by themselves? No. It's not. It's not. No. I shouldn't see a single yes in the chat to any of these questions. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than anything at the Disney parks? No. Right? You know, this might be... I'm going to give you guys a toss-up, one that you might think about, but I still think the answer is no. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Princess and the Frog? I don't think so. It's not. Princess and the Frog is considered one of Disney's... Now, the IP grew massively beyond this, but Princess and the Frog, I'm pretty sure wasn't that successful of a movie, like, at first, right? Like, you see what I'm saying, right? Like, there's like 100. I could probably go down the list a dozen more times too, like on all their different IPs, and the answer is probably no. You know what I mean? Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Coco? Let's use some recent movies. Is Kingdom Hearts bigger than Coco, chat? Is it bigger than Coco? Is Kingdom Hearts a bigger IP, a more lucrative IP than Coco? Is it bigger than... I don't know. I'm not trying to little bro Kingdom Hearts. This is my favorite franchise. I think Kingdom Hearts could be as big. I think Sora by himself, I think could be as big. I genuinely do. But Sora's not in any Disney parks, bro, in any like major capacity aside from random merch or pins. Sora ain't in no Disney movies. No crazy references or anything like that. Nothing that is gonna be acknowledged by anyone who isn't a Kingdom Hearts fan. Like, I don't know. Like, we have to ground ourselves as KH fans a little bit. Kingdom Hearts on the... Disney is a 100-year... Disney is a company that has been making movies and hits for Pixar, or like with Pixar, now with Marvel, Lucasfilms. Disney is making hits for 100 years and characters for 100 years. Kingdom Hearts technically aren't even characters they made with their own hands. They just own them. Kingdom Hearts... only been around for like 20 for them, right? 20, 25. And it's very specific to video games. Now, Kingdom Hearts as a video game probably does make a lot of money, but I just don't know. I don't know who it makes a lot of money for. I don't know if it makes more money for Square or for Disney. And it's kind of, I think that's why Kingdom Hearts is almost never brought up. Anytime you hear about financial reports, anytime you hear about these like fiscal year reports and meetings and stuff, these investor things, you almost never, ever see Kingdom Hearts brought up. And I think that is entirely because it's honestly not Kingdom Hearts. It's not Square Enix's IP, technically speaking, ownership-wise, to talk about. So like, by law, it isn't, right? Copyright law, it isn't. But even if they're the ones who mainly deal with the day-to-day processes of it and push it. Yep. Completely right, Sergeant Sega. What's good, Xander? I'm doing good today. Sorry for that long spiel, chat. Keep talking to me. Keep saying stuff. Andy Winslow said, if there's going to be a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake, I wonder if they're going to add 3 more worlds, even the Jungle Book that make 4. And I pray that they add 3 new magic spells and 1 new summon spell. I would be very interested in that stuff. Okay, personally, if they added more worlds or more anything to Kingdom Hearts 1, I think they need to stick to movies and IPs that were released before KH1 came out. Because otherwise, this is going to feel, I don't know, this is not going to feel the same. KH1 also had more intrigue with the Riku playable segments. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Guys, in the rumor, it was talked about that there will be Riku playable segments, which... that sounds cool, right? But I don't know. Like, they don't need to do all that, man. Just keep it... I don't know. Maybe I'm being the guy who's, like, cringe and I'm afraid of new things. Because there's been plenty of instances where remakes have gotten me into franchises. So, like, I'm thinking about for myself and not for, like, the new people. But, man. I gotta admit, like, it feels a little different to think about that, you know? I'm tired, boss. I know you're tired, Sylv. You know, Sylv, it's funny, because I was literally in a call with Dax, actually for the past 2 days, talking to Dax about, like, this normal stuff we talk about, but also, Dax calls himself the news Grinch in the Kingdom Hearts fandom, and bro, when we saw the Nintendo Direct thing, bro was tweeting, and bro was talking, he avidly hates anytime rumors or leaks come out or anything. Literally, the day after the Direct, after that Kingdom Hearts on Switch 2 rumor, the day after, the immediate day after, probably not even 24 hours later, really, Kingdom Hearts remake rumor by a YouTuber. I'm personally skeptical about this rumor of a KH1 remake, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it either. Okay, so like, is my music too loud? My music is kind of loud. I'll turn that down a lot. All right, chat. So, I'm gonna read TikTok a little bit. Do you actually think it's going to happen? I'm like 60% sure. I do. I think I'm 100% sure. You know, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm 100% sure a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake is going to happen eventually. Like, it's inevitable. Like Thanos in Endgame, bro. I know that was cringe, but Kingdom Hearts 1 remake is 100% going to happen. It is inevitable because of how big Kingdom Hearts 1 is. Eventually, Square Enix is going to look for a layup. Remakes are what I like to call layups in the gaming industry, especially for popular IPs. Like, sometimes they don't sell as much as the original game, but you gotta consider it is way more time efficient to make remakes of some things than new IPs, because new IPs require new concepts, require new art, require new everything a lot of the time for original games, for regular IPs. Remakes, on the other hand, you have source material to base it off of, and best case scenario, you might even have assets to reuse. So you can make a AAA game or a very high budget or very like a AAA looking game while being very cost efficient and almost guaranteeing sales because of how big the IP is. So I think a remake is definitely going to happen because Square Enix eventually is going to have a period where they're like, you know, let's make a KH1 remake. I'm sure they've already had the discussions. It's been 25 years since KH1's happened. We're getting PS3 games remade already. I've seen some PS4 games get remakes. Like, what the heck? It's crazy. Maybe they'll add a Bahamut summon finally. If there will be a remake, do you think there will be more Final Fantasy material? Like Bahamut or Gilgamesh? I would love Bahamut to be in. I think that would be good since it was originally intention anyways. Also, what's good, Kyrie7258? What's poppin'? I am old fan of Kingdom Hearts because I have PS2 games of Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, PS2, and PS3. Nice. Arc ends, instantly remakes it. That might be what happens. That might be what happens. Might go the Capcom route and just slowly remake every, like, KH game. That'd be goofy a little bit, IMO. Working on a KH1 remake would be a waste of time. Square Enix would be better working on other titles like a Remake game or a 15 remake. Yeah, it's weird because I actually think among a lot of Final Fantasy games, I actually do think 15 probably deserves a remake, like, debatably the most. I don't know if anyone, like, else thinks that. Like, 15 deserves a remake, like, crazy. But it sucks because by the time that actually happens, I think Nomura is going to be, like, done. So oh no, the Markland, the rumor is that Deep Jungle is, like, not going to be in there. So yeah, but I mean, also the leak is fake. The fake leak is saying that Deep Jungle is not going to be in there. I don't believe in this leak. So I personally don't believe in it. I do think it's fake, but how to describe it? Like, who knows? You know, like, I could be wrong. Like, I might be wrong, right? 15 is so new. Okay, you're right, Rose. 15 is really new, but like we know everything that went on with 15, and it's like, you know, that game could kind of get one. Like, out of the modern, like, Final Fantasy games, like, I think 15 is kind of up there, in my opinion. Like, it could get one. Yeah, we're never going to get this Bahamut summon, though. Maybe in KH4, who knows? I enjoyed 15 so much. Could have been the game. I will always mourn over it. I still need to beat the game. All right, chat. So, let's get a little poll going. Do you guys think this rumor is real? Yes or no? That's yes or no in the chat. Maybe. No. Nope, nope, no. Yes, but I don't think the release window is accurate. No, but my heart says it's real. Again, I think if a remake happens, it's not going to be because of this. It's not going to be because of this leak. I think it's just going to happen just because more credible insiders are debunking the rumor. Good. They didn't say Switch 2 exclusive. They said Switch 2. Well, I don't know about their actual video, but the article says Switch 2 Xbox. It says all the platforms. Like, hold on, let me pull it up. Trying to pull it up. There we go. Yeah, see. The article itself says Switch 2, Series X, PS5. The guy in the video, from what I heard, said it was reusing missing link assets. What? I don't know, bro. Okay, it's goofy because like I can't fully blame. I can't really fully blame some people for being annoyed at rumors and like leaks like this or discussions. I can't get annoyed. I can't blame them. I can't act like it's some goofy. I can't act like it's some like super stupid thing to get so worked up over it. Well, getting so worked up, I do think is silly, but I can't pretend like some of the information is like wild, you know, and like when you see the missing link thing, like if you actually read the missing link thing, you're probably like, okay, why are people believing this? What? That's like instant. Like, what are they talking about? Reusing missing link assets. What are they saying? To me, at least, that's what it sounds like. But let me think. I mean, to be fair, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 reused Dream Drop assets, chat. You know, it's Dream Drop Sora in KH1, and the Kingdom Hearts 1 you're playing today is built off of Dream Drop Sora's model. So I don't know. Like I guess using a modern Kingdom Hearts game to remake a old KH game isn't that far of a leap, but it does sound silly because missing link, like, yikes. I just don't believe anything when it comes to missing link. I just don't. I don't believe nothing. So like, I'm trying to think. So chat, do you guys think? Bro, Dax's tweet's funny, man. I have a question though. Do you guys think discussing rumors and leaks is like a bad thing? Like, genuinely, I'm asking. I like, give me your take. I feel like sometimes it can make good discussion, whether it's true or not, right? I think it can make good discussion, cause we've had the Kingdom Hearts 1 remake talk. I think we've been having it for 3 years, bro. Like, I literally made a video. Oh, wait, chat, hold up. I gotta show you all this. Bro, Facebook? This account has like 80,000 followers. This account just yoinked the thumbnail, bro. This account yoinked the thumbnail. Now, to be fair to them, I guess, when you look up Kingdom Hearts Remake on like just on Google, if you look up Google Images, look up Kingdom Hearts 1 Remake, my thumbnail is like in the first like 2 or 3 lines of images. So like, sure. Shout out to Kaiham for this artwork, by the way. But bro, I don't know. You lost me with some of those Gen Alpha Disney comparisons. What do you mean I lost you, Avenger? Or Avenged? What Gen Alpha Disney comparisons? What are you talking about? From today? I mean, I'm trying to, that's a previous combo? Are you saying like when I was talking about like the new gen Disney movies? And I was talking about they're more popular in KH. I mean, I do think a lot of new gen Disney movies are more popular than Kingdom Hearts. Like, okay, we'll do this again. Chat, do y'all think Encanto is bigger than Kingdom Hearts? I'm gonna be real, like, it probably is. Like, it probably is a bigger IP than Kingdom Hearts is. Probably. I'm curious what Avenge is talking about, though. I'm like actually curious. I'm like, hold on, what are you talking about? I'll be honest, the remake rumor was a lie, but I will say I am confident KH4 releases this year. There's no way that the remake series gets finished before it. Nobody. I gotta say, we lost. It's happening. Part 3 is coming out before 4, man. It's happening. Some new Disney movies have not done well. Oh yeah, some of them haven't done well. Like I think some of the straight to Disney Plus movies are more debatable. Like I think Turning Red and Soul might be, like, Kingdom Hearts might be bigger than some of those, right? Like some of the straight to Disney Plus ones, but there are definitely some new movies that are bigger. Like Inside Out 2, probably bigger. Utopia, obviously a bigger IP. Though those are sequels off of pre-established IPs, of course. Oh man, I think there's a couple movies in the 2020s that are bigger. I actually like Turning Red. I thought Turning Red was really good. Very solid Pixar film. Like if I had to put it on a tier list, I'd put Turning Red in like probably A. Actually, yeah, I'd probably put it in A. You're 60% certain the remake rumor is actually for Missing Link? I think Missing Link's done. I think the story is going to be salvaged somewhat in Kingdom Hearts 4. And best case scenario, if we get a Kingdom Hearts Key Saga remaster or remake, that I think will be might be it. That would be cool. Maybe that's what they're saying, right? To the Gen Alpha movies. Now, Avenged, like, straight up, I don't think anything I've suggested is wrong. Genuinely, like, people aren't entirely loose to Kingdom Hearts of Disney. Oh no, like, I don't think Kingdom Hearts is some small, like, I don't know what perspective you're having on it. I don't think Kingdom Hearts is some like super small, like, I don't know. I don't think it's some super crazy small popular IP or anything. Kingdom Hearts is definitely big in the gaming sphere. Like, it's recognizable. Shoot, Sora was the last character in freaking Smash, for crying out loud. He got the honor of being the last DLC character in Smash. Crazy. And have one of the biggest Smash reveals. Sora is a popular character. Kingdom Hearts is a known IP in the gaming sphere. And even casually, I think a decent amount of people, if they're, Gen Z, millennial, know about Kingdom Hearts. but Disney movies spread, like whether you love the movies or whether you hate the movies, Disney movies just spread a lot. And as someone who's been to Disney parks and who's been, I don't know, been around the Disney environments and stuff a lot, you go to D23s. I haven't been to a D23 personally. If you look at D23s, you look at the parks especially, which is like 60% of Disney's profit. Look at the movies themselves. Look at these numbers for these musicals on YouTube. Like, these IPs are big. Like, the amount of like little kids, little girls that love like having like Mirabelle dolls and stuff like that. It's insane how big like a lot of Disney movies can get. And like, that's why I said we got to ground ourselves as Kingdom Hearts fans, because Disney movies are, on average, a lot of the times, even Pixar movies, end up being bigger than what the IP of Kingdom Hearts is. So like my example earlier, because once I started that debate off of, someone says something about like, was Kingdom Hearts a part of the deal between Disney and Epic? I'm like, I think Kingdom Hearts does have a really good chance of coming to Fortnite, personally. I think it has a really good chance of coming to Fortnite. But I don't think that was a thing they had in mind, like specifically at least, when they did the deal. Like, I don't think it was that big of a factor. Like, there's 1,000 different Disney IPs, movies, whatever, hundreds, right? That Kingdom Hearts just doesn't compare to. It just doesn't. But, you know, that's my take. You can have yours. I'm not saying people are oblivious to KH, because obviously if I thought people were completely oblivious to it, your boy wouldn't be a KH only channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Disney's bigger. Like Disney, so many Disney IPs by themselves are bigger. The way I always describe KH in terms of the general culture is that it's known niche. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, okay, Kingdom Hearts is popular in the gaming market, but I think is niche in the public market. Right? I think that's a good way to say it. I like the chats though, guys. I appreciate the chats. I like interesting discussions. Shoot, even Avenge disagreeing with me, like that's fine. Like I don't care. Like people, I like chatting. I like debating. I'll if you disagree with any of my points, bro, I'll argue it. I don't care. Like I feel like more creators, streamers should be fine with being wrong or being. I don't know how to describe it. They should be fine with like, I don't know, just being themselves, bro. Like, have conversations, treat everyone with mutual respect. Like, conversate. You argue with your friends sometimes on Discord or like on, I don't know, wherever IRL. Y'all get into dumb arguments or dumb debates, or someone just, not everyone agrees with everything each other says, unless you're in a bubble and like you only surround yourself with people who agree with you, which is cringe. Don't do that. I don't know, man. Just talk, yap, be open dialogue. That's how I try to operate my channel. Just open dialogue everything as much as I can. I feel like the likelihood of KH4 release in 2026 is high because from a business standpoint, there's just no way Remake releases this year. Plus, the idea of Remake is done before KH4 is ridiculous. Well, the Nobody, I don't think people think Remake Part 3 is releasing this year. I think they think it's releasing next year, early next year. Square Enix's finances have been really reliant on mostly their AA releases and things like AA releases like Dragon Quest VII Remake. Their general catalog has been being pushed a lot. Like they reported a profit in their business recently, which I'm happy for Square Enix being successful, but I must say they reported like what 39.5%, or like let's just round it to 40. They reported like a 40% profit increase for like the quarter or something. It was something like, let me look it up right quick. But they hold on, what's the post? Oh, okay, I got some of the numbers. Oh wait, no, wait, is that it? That's their revenue breakdown. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'll just take this random tweet. I've seen it before, but I've seen them post from other people. But they reported like a profit here. Operating profits up 39%. Net sales are down 13%, yet they're still up from other reports we saw. For me, I was like, I was feeling weird about the operating profits one. Because, like, of course, you better have a 40% profit increase after you lay off your entire, like, US and European staff. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, of course, their operating costs are up. It's because of layoffs, but it is what it is. Oh, KH1 doesn't get a remake. I personally don't want one. Yo, chat. Do you guys, rumor or not, do you want a KH1 remake? This your personal opinion. Do you want a KH1 remake? %, I want one. I won't accept KH1 slander. I love KH1. Depends on what's being remade. I want any KH content at this point. I want 4 more than a remake. The music for Kingdom Hearts can be remixed. Rebirth comes out 2 days before Summer Games Fest, and no. Yes, 100%. I'm actually surprised. A lot of you want a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake, huh? I do think I don't want one. At least not yet. Maybe maybe when I'm closer, maybe like 5 years from now, I'll want one. I think. But by then, maybe it'll already have happened. I think it'll be easier for me to approach that discussion after KH4 comes out. Because right now, it's like we're in this long drought for KH4, and I just want KH4. Like, even before Missing Link got canceled, I'm just thinking, I want KH4. Like, that's the game I care about. That's the next story. The Key Saga stories were so good, and they left off on like some crazy cliffhangers and lore, and I want to see more of that in KH4, along with some of the things Remind brought up to us. Like, there's more. I want to see more versus 13. I want to see more of Shalizia. I want to hear more about the Master of Masters and the Darknesses. Like, there's so many things that I want to see in KH4. That's the game I want. That's the game I want to see. That's the game I'm anticipating. I'm excited for it, right? I want to see Star Wars. I want to see Moana. I want to see all these things in Kingdom Hearts 4. And even if none of it happens, I still want to see KH4 anyways, because like it's the next number title, and like we've been talking about it for 4 or 5 years. Like, shoot, it's been 7 years since KH3 came out, so maybe we've been talking about since after KH3. Like, it's been a long time, bruh. It's been so long. But is what it is. What song is playing right now? This is Heat. This is Tokyo Xanadu XRC. Tokyo Xanadu is a great game, by the way. Love Tokyo Xanadu. You should play it. They just announced a new Xanadu game. I forget the title of it, but they announced a new Xanadu game recently at the Direct, which is pretty cool. Falcom makes great music. Falcom games have some of the best music for RPGs, period. No problem, Greener. State of Play, Xbox Developer Future Game Showcase, Summer Games Fest, Indie Game Expo Spring, and this year to expect. I definitely don't expect a KH announcement at Indie Game Expo. I'll say that right off the bat, but I know it is listing shows. I think I'm not really expecting anything for KH4 this year. Like, I kind of feel like there's going to be a dual year until the anniversary. I think we're lucky if we do get a trailer though. Like, I will watch every gaming event, and I will like be on the lookout for it. I will be seated. I will be at every gaming event, like with that faint glimmer of hope that will pop up. I'm not expecting it, because I'm last year I was hyped. I was like hoping that it would show up. I was like fully believing that before 2025 ended that it would happen. But as the year went on, I definitely the hope started to, I don't know, the hope was drifting away. But I don't know, man. I think the remake, or with the remake stuff, the missing link, the screenshots, I just kind of feel like we're just taking a backseat to 7. We're taking a backseat to 7 this year. And it is what it is. You know, part 3, I'm excited for part 3. I still haven't played Rebirth yet, but I plan to play Rebirth when part 3 gets a release date, when it's closer to coming out. We'll do some streams playing through all of it, which should be a lot of fun. I'm not really excited for KH4. KH3 was a solid ending for the franchise for me. Really? Okay. People got that taste of Sora's KH1 model in high definition in KH3 and don't know how to act. I ain't gonna lie, I thought KH1 Sora looked ugly in 3. I can't be the only one that thought that. KH1 Sora model in KH3 looked hideous. Yeah, that's the other thing that we didn't talk about. A Days and like a Days remake, Recode remake, Key Saga remake, as much as I want them, they definitely aren't going to sell as well as a KH1 remake would, and that's just how it is, you know. That's just how it is. That's how it be. Sigh Games. You don't like 7 Remake as much as the OG game? Not gonna lie, I like part 1. I like 7 Remake like a lot more than I like the entirety of the OG. I love 7 Remake. That game was great. I think Rebirth's being announced within the next 6 months. I said Rebirth. I think part 3 is getting announced within the next 6 months. 100%. 100%. Okay, so let's see something right quick. Dax is still live. Ooh, oh no. We have Jordan still alive. I have 2 homies who are still alive. Okay. We're gonna go with Dax. Alright. Chat. I am going to head out for today's stream. I might be live later in the day. I definitely might be live later in the day to play some Star Wars. Possibly. Before we leave, I'm going to be raiding Dax, and I want you guys, let me pull this up right quick. I want you guys in Dax's stream, well, what's the raid message? Do I do a goofy raid message or I just vibe? I don't know. Well, whatever. Anyways, just say Prodigy raid or something. I don't care, I guess. Say Prodigy raid, say hi to Dax. You guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.